Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. And I'd say it's about time we finally beat this game. What do you think? Now, if you recall, we figured out that Dominique is actually the villain behind it all, and we've got to stop her dastardly plot. Whoops. Wrong shard. Actually, you know what? No, we can do this.
Invert!
See? Check that shit out. These guys ain't got no game. They ain't got no fucking killing game. Look at that. Ooh! Easy peasy.
Dimension shift!
Now we just need a dimension shift. Overthrow all
Dimension
this.
shift! Dimension shift!
I'm not exactly sure how Dominique was able to get
Dimension
through everything,
shift!
but you know, whatever. Whatever, right? It's a video game.
Dimension shift!
Why bring logic into any of it? Now we just make our way down here. Big scary boss door. Save one last time. Change dimension shift over to true arrow. Oh. Change the Dulla Hammerheads into the Silver Knights so that it's not too easy to beat the end boss. Now, fun story, I actually did just beat the end boss, but there was an audio glitch that completely screwed up the ending, so we're trying this one again. So, let's take on Dominique here. Also, let it be known, I did call that she was the villain in the very first episode here. She was shifty from the start, I knew it.
So even Gremory has failed me. Alfred was afraid of what you could do with the shards, but not I.
Look at you. Is that what you wanted? The crystal? You betrayed us, Dominique.
Oh, don't think me ungrateful. I have you and Johannes to thank for teaching me the alchemist's lore and how to control the shards. Shards, I might add, which you gave to me of your own will. Your sacrifice has become my strength.
Why are you doing this?
Because once again, the demons appeared, and once again God stayed silent, while his servants were slaughtered mercilessly one by one. So I began to wonder, what if there is no God? What if the Lord we grovel and pray before is a lie, and our faith draws power from some other nameless, unspeakable thing? If so, I wash my hands of it, because God can rot. I decided to seek a higher power, the power to slay gods.
Do you realize how many people have died as a result?
They deserve to die, because they were weak, and more will follow until I obtain all I desire.
This whole mess wasn't enough for you?
If the last summoning had been enough, I wouldn't have had to bring you here.
You're after a more powerful demon. Sheeple's crystal wasn't enough to summon it, so you needed mine instead.
Smart girl. I like that. But your crystal was too clean, too pure. So I made sure you would obtain shards and acclimate yourself to demonic power. Then Gremory could possess you after the battle with Jebel had worn you down. If Zangetsu hadn't betrayed me.
Doing the right thing isn't a betrayal.
You know what? I never expected to be put in a corner like this. You leave me no choice but to play my final card. I will use my crystal and the Libelogaiath to summon Baal, the ultimate demon.
While I stand
Do you
here.
realize what will happen to you?
Do you? You don't. So I'll tell you. There's a reason Jebel survived 10 years ago.
What does he have to do with this?
It was in his blood. An exorcist. Like me, our blood suppressed the crystal corruption and effectively spared his life. And now I have surpassed him. I command the crystal through Enochian script. No demon is too powerful for me to summon, even if I cannot keep it here forever.
But the process is slow, because I can see the summoning isn't complete.
Do you really think you can stop me before then?
Oh yes, I do. You don't understand what power is for. You wield it stupidly, arrogantly, and now you will pay the price.
Riga Storaima!
Yeah, so obviously Dominique, not the toughest villain here. Ow.
Disarray!
Ow.
You leave me no
Hey, look,
choice.
easy peasy boss
Baal,
fight.
I summon thee to my side.
Alright, now obviously
Repent.
obviously this is a real boss fight here. Gotta take out all 3 heads. And it's sometimes difficult to notice when one of the heads is gone.
Disarray. Disarray.
Ow. Can you move? There we go. Yeah, that's right.
Perish.
Oh.
Hello there.
Hello. Now the one mistake that I made here, I don't think I brought very many healing items. I mean, we're kind of slow playing it a bit, but... Or I could just not need any. Or I could just win very easily because I beefed up my character way too much. You know, as you sometimes do. Oh, thank goodness the audio glitch isn't going on, as this fool just slowly saunters on over.
Dominique. She could have done so much good, but...
I know.
Wait. The Libelogaiath.
The book that started it all. What are you going to do with it?
The same thing the Master was trying to do. Before he died, he inscribed Enochian letters onto each of the castle's structural weaknesses. Now, I will use the book to perform a rite here at the heart of the castle. The rite will activate the Enochian script and send the castle and demons back from whence they came.
So that's what Alfred was trying to accomplish.
We need to begin. Stand back, Miriam.
Like this. But, you know, I guess the half dozen villagers that are still around are important too, right? Some still healing, even though...
It's over.
Yes. You've made the world right again.
Not without sacrifice. Jebel, Alfred, Zongetsu.
Jebel's fate was already sealed. There was nothing you could have done, and the Master and Zangetsu made their own choices. They fought gladly and proudly for what they believed in. Lives like theirs deserve to be celebrated.
True. And demons still remain in this world. We can grieve later, after finishing the last of them off.
That reminds me. The Master took note of how I was forestalling your corruption and suggested some improvements. I think I might be able to stop the crystal from overtaking you permanently.
Really?
I can't make any promises, but yes, I think.
Well, thank you, Johannes.
You're very welcome. Come on, let's go home.
Yeah, that's exactly the translation there, yes.
All right.
Now we just saunter off there, back to the boat. Ah. Huh. I wonder if I can switch the audio to the Japanese voice actors. Well, anyway, that was Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. We finally beat it. I'm probably going to have one or two more videos after this because there are some extra secrets that we didn't get to. There was the first boss there. There's 5 or 6 hidden bosses to check out. I still haven't maxed out all of my, well, I won't do that on video anyway, but all of my shards. But yeah, I do definitely want to do the boss fights and show you at least the first level or two of Curse of the Moon, which was the one of the push goals for the Kickstarter for this game. If they got enough money, they would make an 8-bit Castlevania-style game, like just as an early prelude to this. And that's very NES style. I wanted to show you that, at least like the first, like I said, the first level or so you get the idea of what that's like. But yeah, other than that, this has been Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. It is an incredible game. I recommend it to everyone. Yeah, it's, if you like that more old school 90s platformer explorations type game, if you're like me and you don't really care much for 3D platformers, this is definitely the game for you. I said before, Castlevania is my all-time favorite video game series. Oh, there's the hand. And since we're probably never going to get a new one outside of like pachinko machines and whatnot, yeah. This is a very worthwhile follow-up to that. does a great job capturing that old Castlevania feel, especially, as I've mentioned 5,000 times by now, Symphony of the Night. I wish there were more of it. I wish the game went longer. There's supposed to be some free DLC coming over the next few months. I don't oh, that's that jerk the peacock that just embarrassed me left and right there. Okay. There's supposed to be some more DLC coming out over the next few months. Whenever that drops, I might make another video, assuming that there's enough to warrant a video. I'm sure there will be. But yeah. Castlevania. Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. I think it's $40. Might be slightly less on Steam. Great game. Go check it out. It's also on Xbox and PS4. I think it's on the Switch as well. Don't hold me to that. Yes, no, because they were having some issues getting everything working right on the Switch at first, when it first came out. So yes, it is on the Switch. Everything has been patched so far as I'm aware. See, look, there's a CEO and a bug fixer guy. Good old Max Preston. We can trust him. Yep, that sure is a lot of lasers there. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to say. I hope those of you that have made it to the end of this playthrough, I hope you've had a wonderful time. See, I tried to play the piano earlier. It just let me sit in the bench and do nothing. That's kind of... Okay, I might have to go back and see if I can actually play on the piano. Now that I know that that's a visual, at least. Maybe I need the fairy familiar. The Karabos. That was another thing. I meant to level up all of the familiars, and then, like, I was worried I wasn't I leveled up the Dullahammer heads, and to a lesser extent the Silver Knight and the Karabos, and just ignored everyone else because they were lame. So the Buer, the book guy whose name I'm forgetting, the Dantalion, there you go. They're both under level 20. I think the Bloodbringer I got up into the 30s, but yeah. The Dullahammers are ridiculously overpowered and everyone else is kind of underpowered, so it is what it is. And there's the Blood Lady, good old Countess Bathory. That wasn't her actual name in the game, but come on. She was bathing in a tub of blood. What else are we going to call her? Well, there was our fight with Alfred, who I'm sorry, I know they wanted to make that a big shock. Oh, he was the good guy the whole time, but he acted like such the sketchiest human being every time you saw it. Oh. So that's a thing that I could do. That's good to know. You could kind of do that, to Igarashi-san, to everyone that made this game a reality, to my family, and finally to all gamers. See, that's kind of nice. This basically is a big old ode to 2D gaming here, and this one's got me kind of in the feels here. This is a wonderful game. I know I have been saying that over and over again, but it's something that needs to be said. This is fantastic. I'm trying to love and thanks to Grandpa, John, Mum, Stan, Gran, Gaz, and Smokes. I love you all. Aww. I guess these are all the Kickstarter backers. I'm trying to find, trying to spot my name, but I keep getting distracted, so... Sure it's in there somewhere. Clan Stephen... Oh, gosh. Maybe this wasn't all the Kickstarter backers, maybe this was just the ones in the specific clans. Adam Starcaster, the original Shadow Among Shadows, approves of this game. Hey, Jim Sterling! Alright. That's right, he did mention that he had helped fund the Kickstarter. So good on him. I've been waiting for you. Plays Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Magnificent. But now feel my unbridled gratitude. Shout out to my amazing wife. I still get to enjoy games like this without being hassled too much. Aw, well isn't that sweet? Dracula's Rib funded this game. See? That Castlevania 2 connection. Still going strong. But this just goes on for, a good while, doesn't it? Yeah, this game broke kind of all of the records on Kickstarter. They were going for, I think, like 200,000 or something like that, or 100,000, and got like 5 million. So, oh gosh, I really hope it was better than nothing. Big shout out to my best friend Brandon Filippolo for always having my back. Only fools mourn the passing of wickedness. Okay. Sorry for being quiet, I don't really have much to say other than gushing. What a wonderful night to have a curse, yes. Other than just gushing over the game some more. Yeah, definitely get this, guys. This is so much fun. Still frantically trying to spot my name in here, but there's a very real chance that it already passed a long time ago and I just wasn't paying close enough attention. These things happen sometimes, you know? Sometimes you get a little power mad. Yeah. Ah, well. Life goes on, right? Special thanks? Oh, come on here. Okay, these are proper special thanks then. The Shovel Knight, yes. this is still going to go on for a while, isn't it? I don't know. I thought the Kickstarter backers were the end of it, but fool that I am. Hey, thank you for letting me play, am I right? And I got an achievement for watching the full end credits. Alright guys, well, that was Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. If you don't already have it, please do so immediately. And I will talk to you all later. Goodbye, everyone.